Hockey Canada has announced a couple of hosting situations here over the next couple of years.
I'm laughing because you sent that text to me on Saturday night.
Yeah.
Later.
Yeah.
And
I was in and out all day Saturday.
Yeah. And it's fine. I looked at it and I went, it's because it said Le Monde.
Yeah.
M&A.
Champion.
Au Quebec. And I'm like, is this the fucking newspaper? Is this the French newspaper is coming to? And I'm like, what the fuck is Matt sending me this for? And then it's so hashtag, Mondial Féminin. And I'm like,
yeah. Women's Worlds.
Women's Worlds.
See, you're more fluent in French than I am, and I thought you'd be able to piece through it.
Yeah.
Especially since it was then in English in the second paragraph.
Yeah. But it was the newspaper. Le Monde is coming in. I'm like,
Le Monde.
The World newspaper is coming to Quebec. And I'm like, why is this newsworthy? And then it was Women's Worlds, which were held in Albany or something. And like, they are not a sizzling marquee event at this moment.
Well, so, yeah, Hockey Canada announced this week that in 2027, Women's Worlds will be in Quebec City. And in 2029, the World Juniors will be also in Quebec City. And I believe it was Trois-Rivières. Yeah.
That's Three Rivers for those of you who, which is not only in Pittsburgh. It's apparently in Quebec as well.
It's nice to have Rob explaining the French side, which 40 seconds ago he was... Anyway,
no, I wasn't struggling with it.
Oh, you know French better than I do. It's the way Hockey Canada put out the tweet. Quebec City.
Which one of those is more interesting to you?
Well, I don't know that any one is more. I guess let's start with the World Juniors.
See, there it is. You haven't even.
Yep.
But you've touched on it right there.
Is Quebec City, despite not being an NHL team? Like, we talk about this all the time, right? The good old days of Red Deer and Saskatoon and, the way the World Juniors used to play out in non-NHL markets. Quebec City is literally the tipping point. They don't have an NHL team, so I guess...
But a population that is large enough...
I don't know, man. This isn't really where I thought the conversation would go. The further we go down this road, I don't think Quebec's ever getting back in the NHL.
They are never getting back in the NHL.
They have
not like Winnipeg.
The same issues that Ottawa had, but on a smaller market.
As does Winnipeg.
Like provincial capital, which prevents you from spending.
National capital, in some people's opinions.
Sure. Not. Taxpayer money on suites, right? Like you. So anyway, but they do have an awesome arena, and we've seen
less awesome every year.
Sure, everything. You're less awesome every year. Trust me.
Zero, Matt. That is not true. I am. I am more awesome.
Grows better with age.
Like a wine, baby. Like a wine.
Look, I where does this rank for you before we get to the Women's World side of it on potential hosts for the World Juniors? Because like we've talked about, big NHL markets, it can work. It did work, frankly, last year in Ottawa. It just, the team wasn't very good, right? And so that hurts you.
Rob spent $2,500.
And Rob was not thrilled with how
Rob is still, 8 months later, not thrilled.
2-3 years ago was in Vancouver, and Canada lost in the quarters.
Fuck them!
It didn't go very well there.
Mikey DiPietro.
Another Mikey DiPietro. It didn't go that well, and that's an NHL market. We've talked about the challenges that went on when Toronto and Montreal split it for. It wasn't back-to-back years. It was there was a year in between somewhere. Quebec City is one of those places that feels like it should be on the verge of being an NHL market right now. It isn't. Do you expect a World Juniors between them and Trois-Rivières would be successful, or is it too big, too small, too...
Well, as you said, Quebec City is that sort of tipping point. Right? Like it is that sort of, they straddle the land in between. We should be an NHL market, but we're not. But we're too big
Yeah.
really for a
Like when
junior
Winnipeg
market.
had it in 99.
Yeah, which I loved it.
It was amazing.
It was.
But the Jets were gone.
Yep.
And the Thrashers had not yet arrived.
I think, although it's funny because
Thrashers.
Kovalchuk was awesome in those 99, and he was the symmetry there is. They had the other Kachuk too, the Daniel version.
Yes.
With the
Rico
Keith,
Fata?
it's kind of a nice combo there, right? No, they had.
Was it though?
I don't know, but Luongo was the goalie.
He was amazing, yeah.
Yeah. Player of the tournament, I believe,
Yeah.
on a silver medal team.
Yeah. Overtime.
But you are talking about Quebec City will kill it.
Yeah.
They will kill it. And I love Quebec City, having been there in the wintertime and the summer. To me, it's a great city. They love hockey there. I hope we don't have to go with a QMJHL coach and a Q loaded
Just to make
a Q loaded team, because you look at the team every year, it is sort of 3 or 4 Q. Like, they are always the most underrepresented.
Well, but the Q right now is it's not good. Like you read
That's
your
what I'm
Scott
saying.
I know. You read your Gentilis and your Wheelers and your what
Pronmans.
Pronman is who I meant, not Gentili. Love you, Sean, but it's not you, man. The Q is not holding up its end of it right now.
Right. And so
that doesn't mean they shouldn't host. It just means
the
we can't balance the team just because it's in Quebec.
Right. And so to me, to go with a French head coach, just because that's what always concerns me with these. The cities, Quebec City and Trois-Rivières, I think will kill it.
Yeah.
Will kill it. And so Trois-Rivières is a huge university. The team is always top notch in sort of U sports. So it is if you're going to put the non-Canada division there,
sure,
they will support it. Quebec City will fill that arena for Canada games.
It's 15,000, 17,000.
Yeah, I think it's good. It used to be the Pepsi
They built
Center.
it to be big enough. Yeah, Colisée Pepsi.
Yeah.
They built it to be NHL sized. The NHL's not coming, but can they put 15,000?
Well, they are.
But don't do the crazy ass shit where you send Canada to play the round robin in Trois-Rivières and then come home for the playoffs. No. That doesn't work. It doesn't work, man.
They're not doing that.
No,
they're not doing that. If that would be the suicide pill. Like, to me, you're putting Canada in Quebec City.
Yes.
To get
up
to get the 17,000 people per game, and you're going to have a Quebec coach guaranteed.
Yeah.
And you will have something to sell that more in that, so that the Quebecois can gravitate towards it and hug it into their bosom. But to me, it is. I would love to see it, and I am big.
Put it for you on a plane with other. It's not quite Vancouver or Montreal or Toronto. It's like, is it Red Deer or bigger? Is it Winnipeg or bigger? Is it?
I'd love to see Kitchener,
Buffalo
London.
or bigger. Like,
to me, I want to see junior hockey cities.
Yeah,
Kitchener and London. To me, those are.
But we have this one, Quebec City.
Yeah.
Is that as big as it gets on the junior hockey only front? Like,
I would go with in the queue. I would do.
Halifax killed it when they hosted.
Yeah, for every time.
Yeah,
every time.
Yeah,
I would. So you can always do that. But to me, if you went with Quebec City, Gatineau.
That's far.
Yeah, but they're too, honestly, when I was
in Quebec City.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter, because when I went to the 03, it was Halifax and it was
like Cape Breton.
It was Cape Breton.
Yeah.
And so you are far.
Yeah,
man.
no, you're right.
That is not close.
You're right.
And so it doesn't matter, because at the end, Cape Breton comes to Halifax.
As long as it doesn't jump time zones, it's fine.
Right. And I am big on, like, Ottawa does well with the junior team.
Yep.
But I'd love to see a London Oshawa, a London Kitchener. And I'm using those as just Ontario equivalents.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether it's Quebec City and Drummondville or it's Val-d'Or, whatever it is, right? Rouyn-Noranda. I don't know.
Yeah.
Acadie, Bathurst. So to me, you need to have it in junior market, juniors
And this
centric cities.
You could make the argument this is the biggest junior only market in Canada.
It is.
It probably is.
Well, it's not.
It
even,
is.
It's not
No,
even
you're
an
right. No,
argument. Yeah.
Halifax would be the only, and I don't know the population breakdowns.
Yeah,
but,
I don't think Halifax is as big as Quebec City.
the women's worlds,
They're going to kill it there.
yeah, that's in 2027. So we should break this down. I didn't tee it up well. The women's worlds will be held there in 2027. The World Junior one is 2029, split between Quebec City and Trois-Rivières. I like this, frankly, as much as anything else, as a PWHL fan, where we're not going to Europe, we're not going to...
Right.
We can tighten this up a little, right, in terms of the amount of time that we need off to convert back from different time zones.
Those in Vancouver say, fuck you, Matt.
Well, Matt says to those in Vancouver.
You've already got a great expansion team. Fuck you.
Yeah, half of it built on my team.
Yeah.
I think this is going to work really well, too. They haven't...
It's going to be Poulin's last hurrah. You can almost guarantee it.
Next year, eh? Well, I guess it's a year and a half
Yeah.
away, but...
2027, man. She's not.
I know. They're going to...
They're going to do it up big.
Yeah, but don't you think, like, Sid's getting ready for Milan at 38? Like, Poulin's going to play as long as she wants to play.
Of course.
Yeah, so I don't know that this will be the end for her. But Quebec City...
This will be the last best chance at home.
Yes.
You know that's
No,
going to
that's
be a
right.
huge selling.
We are at least, after that, 2, 3, 4 more years away from hosting another one. So that will be a big selling point.
So you're right, Rob. Thank you.
That
That is what you said.
sounds
You just-
sort of like maybe what I said.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take that. Thank you very much.
That's one city in Quebec City. Like I think that's going to work really well. And you, as you said, the Poulin thing will be a huge part. I don't actually think she's retiring after 2027. She's going to play as long as she can play.
No, but she is. That will be
The selling point.
and
That
she-
she'll be on the billboards.
and
She'll be on
she is getting on the south side of that.
Yeah, oh yeah. Everybody gets to that point, right? Like
course
right
they
now,
do. Of course
we're talking about Sidney Crosby. There was just a piece in the Athletic.
He's
the other
good.
day.
But he's not.
At 38, will
Sit at
he
his
be? You know, you're gonna take him. What's that gonna look like? What's it gonna be? So we'll see. Do you think women's worlds in 27 and world juniors in 29 in the same city is too much, or is that about right for a market like that that's kind of hockey crazy? And,
I think with a market that size,
Yeah.
without an NHL team, that they are clamoring for more status,
yeah.
more eyes on us. We can do this.
Still think like they're still pushing for another NHL team.
100% they are. You never say die.
No,
Right? That's how it goes. So the rest of us
less
look at
and
it,
less likely every year.
but the rest of us look at it and go, you are the in case of emergency break glass
Yep.
option.
same
right.
way Winnipeg was.
Yep. And they were ready to go, and they're like,
Yep.
bam, you have a problem? Catch the baby. Right here, man, arms out. That's what Quebec City is.
Yep.
And so, but they don't know in between. You as that market go, no, man, we're always showcasing.
Yes.
We're always on, and they will look at this as another opportunity to go,
Sell that shit out.
we kill this.
And when Ottawa hosted Women's Worlds, it was amazing. I went to a couple of games. Like, big cities line up for this shit, right? Like, if you're expecting it to be NHL quality, yeah, you'll be disappointed. If you can understand what you're looking at right now, you'll have a great time. And I think that was 2013 or 2014 or something. It was here in Ottawa. It was fantastic, man.